this girl stays in a 3 bedroom flat, a single lady for that matter. Her house is well furnished. Then she now open up to me that she's a stripper in a club in Port Harcourt there. Like she will have to pull off her clothes and do lap dance for men before they can spray her money. Like a woman can remove her clothes, dance naked in the midst of men for them to spray her money. And most of the men she was doing this lap dance for are married men. Good day, everyone. Anthony, thank you for this opportunity. I've been looking for a platform where I can hear my views, where people will listen to me and bring life last longing solution. I am really in a mess. Things have been happening in my life and I don't know how to go about it. I really need help. I really need your opinion. I really need your advice. I really need solution. I even need prayers from people because I've actually gone gone through a lot and actually have done things that I'm not supposed to do. It all started while I was in the village. My dad was sick, and then my mom, who used to help me and my siblings, provide for us, she could no longer continue, and we are six in the family. I'm the first daughter, so my mom is the one supporting the family because my dad is ill. And this thing have been going on for years. And even me, the little business I've been doing after I dropped out from school, is not fetching me much income. So I looked at it that I cannot continue like this. I cannot help my family out. Even my dad that is sick, I can't even help him. Then I noticed that there's this friend of mine that stays in Port Harcourt. Anytime she comes back from Port Harcourt to the village, she's always glowing. She buys what she wants. She looks good, and she takes care of herself well. She's financially buoyant. So I decided that I will talk to her. This my friend I'm talking about. Whenever I view her status on WhatsApp, I'm very, very convinced that she's eating well, she spends well, she looks very good, she dresses well. I can't be like, I need to chat this babe up. Oh, like, I cannot be dulling myself here. Why she might be my destiny helper. So I just convinced myself and decided that okay, really need to chat her and explain things to her. And though she have been seeing me, though, but she will overlook. But I don't need to keep my mouth closed now. So I decided that I would message her and explain things to her so that I can come over and stay. By the time I start maybe working and seeing money, I can also support with the bills. Then finally I decided to chat her up. She did not give me positive response. She was like she's not sure that I can do what she's doing there, that is a very difficult job. I told her that please, with the way things are right now, uh, I can actually do anything. I can actually do anything to survive, to help my family, to help my dad. My dad is critically ill. My siblings are struggling to survive. Just to eat is a problem that I've faced a lot. I even had to drop out of school. I explained all these things to her. Then she said she will get back to me. She will get back to me. I started begging her that she should look into this my problem. She should just help me out. That I'm going to be a good girl. I'm not going to disobey her when I come around. That whatever the job is, I will keep to it, and I will be very hardworking. I promised her. So after 2 weeks, she got back to me and she told me that she have decided that okay, I can come and stay with her, but she's going to put me through, and I will now decide if it's something I want to do, and if it's something I can do, then I can start it. Then after some period, I packed my things, packaged my bag. I did not even tell my parents that I'm actually going to Port Harcourt to stay with the girl because they might not welcome it because they don't know her source of income. They just know that she's doing well. They don't know her source of income, so they might not permit me to move with her and go and live with her. So I decided that I'm going to make this move, and when I come back I'm going to surprise my parents. By the time I start giving them cash, they will not even think about that. Then I packed my things, moved down to Port Harcourt. When I got to this girl's apartment, I was shocked. This girl stays in a 3-bedroom flat. A single lady for that matter. Her house is well furnished, everything, like from her clothes, everything in the when her looks, everything. This is the kind of life I dreamed of. Like, I've always told myself that when I graduate from school, start working, I will have this kind of lifestyle. I will live this kind of lifestyle. But no, everything just changed and switched. Now again, I'm meeting someone that is already living my dream life. I was surprised. Her clothes, the food she eats morning, afternoon, night, everything is intact. She pays her bills on time. Ha! And this is something I have always longed for. So I waited for her, then I talked to her. I made sure that, okay, when she had chance, then I told her that I'm ready for whatever she's doing. That she's the kind of person I want to imitate. That she's already living the kind of life I want. And I'm even impressed that at this young age that she has achieved a lot for herself, that I also want to achieve a lot for myself and make my parents proud. Then she told me that she doesn't know if I can do what she's doing. I begged her that she should put me through, that I am a fast learner, that I can learn. She should, even if it's a training, I can undergo the training, and and I'll be good at the job. Then she now opened up to me that she's a stripper in a club in Port Harcourt there. Then she explained to me that stripper, what she does is, she dances naked, but she's going to show me how she do it. That means I'll have to follow her to the club and watch her perform and see how things is going in the club. Then if it's something I can do for myself. I was shocked when I heard that she dances naked, like she will have to pull off her clothes and do lap dance for men before they can spray her money. That kind of thing is something that I never expected. I don't believe that, like, a woman can remove her clothes, dance naked in the midst of men for them to spray her money. It's not something I ever imagined. So I told her, okay, let me go to the club where she works and let me see how it's done. So she took me there the next day. At night around 12, the whole show started. My friend started dancing on stage. I saw her naked. Men were spraying her money. She was doing lap dance, and most of the men she was doing this lap dance for are married men. Like, you see them with their ring, and and she will be doing this lap dance for them, and there is a waitress there recording everything, collecting payment for the lap dance she's doing and everything. And you see men spraying her money, spraying her money, spraying her money. Like, as in, I was shocked. The whole thing, the whole scenario was shocking to me. But I looked at it. I told myself that this is I can't actually do this. I don't see myself pulling off my clothes in the midst of crowd just to make money. But that's what my friend is doing. So I decided that when we get home, I will explain things to her, that I cannot actually do this, that I'm not even confident enough to off my clothes in public for people to start touching me and doing lap dance, and and for me to get paid for that. And after that too, there's still hook up, a place for, there's still a way that one can do hook up and get paid. I told her that I really cannot do it. Then when I got home, I talked to her about it, that I cannot do this stripper's job, like pulling off my clothes to dance. Then I told her, if there's any other thing that she should put me through, that she should help me out. But this stripping, pulling off my clothes, I cannot do it. Then she told me, okay, another way she can help me is to link me up with rich men in Port Harcourt, big men in Port Harcourt, big businessmen in Port Harcourt. Then I said, okay, I'm going to think about it. So when I went, I sat and I told myself that if it's that case, it's just to sleep with them and they will pay me money. Then let me do this thing. Within 3 to 4 months, I will gather this money and go back to the village and start a business for myself, or even start a business there in Port Harcourt and stop the and stop the sleeping with men. Then when I went back to her, I told her that I finally decided that she should link me up with it. So she took me to where I can buy clothes. She bought it for me actually. She bought clothes for me, different clothes that will make me appealing and very attractive to the men I want to go and meet. Then I started meeting men. The first man she linked me up with was a Benin rich man that lives in Port Harcourt here. The man is a multi-millionaire. So my first attempt with him, it was big because the money I got from him, I didn't expect it. So I looked at it. I was very impressed. I said, if I can do this thing within 3 months and get this kind of money, then I will also become a multi-millionaire and go and surprise my parents back in the village. So I started sleeping with other men in Port Harcourt too. So we in this hookup business, I started sleeping with men. Sometimes I meet men that they are ready to pay me any amount, and sometimes I even sleep with the ones that don't even have money or even pay me small. But you see, this hookup, this sleeping around of a thing is not easy. I was just determined. I was just doing the whole thing, hoping that by the time I gather this money, I am going to gather enough money that and I will stop it finally. So I started sleeping with different kind of men, the rich ones, both the ones that I could not even afford, just for me to make ends meet and pay bills at home, and also meet up with my target, because my target was 3 months, 3 to 4 months. I would have made it. I would have had enough money to, start the business I want. So I started sleeping with different men, any amount, the price, I would just collect, just, so that day will not waste and for me to meet my financial targets. Then I noticed a week after I slept with that Benin man, because I really traced the whole thing. Whenever I go and urinate, I go to the toilet to urinate, I will see drop of blood. The first time I noticed it, I saw it. I was like, maybe my menstruation is about to come out. So I overlooked it. I did not really take it serious. Maybe I said maybe it's one of those things. Maybe maybe this month is a very different month. You understand? I did not take it serious. Then I noticed again. The second week, this thing continued like that. Anytime I go and urinate, I will see blood. I told my friend, I confronted my friend, like, I don't understand what's going on. That why is it that it have not been happening to me before? That why is it that anytime I go and urinate, I will see drop of blood in the urine, and I will quickly flush it, because I don't know. I feel messy after this whole thing. She told me maybe it's infection, or maybe it's my period, or there's changes in my system. Maybe I should go and see the doctor or don't take any of these herbal drugs. I listened to her. The next day I went to the hospital for them to check me for checkup and all of that. After the whole thing, I even dropped my urine sample for them. After the whole thing, the results came out. They said nothing is wrong with me, that my system is okay, that I am fine. But I still complain that I am still seeing blood in my urine, and the doctor is saying nothing is wrong with me. How will there be blood in my urine and they'll be telling me that I'm feeling fine? That I was restless, and this is not something I can even tell my parents back home or anybody. I don't even have anybody to even explain this thing to. I told my friend. She said it's one of those things. I should just keep going to the hospital. She's not really taking it serious. So I knew that I was on my own. Like the battle is just for me to fight and help fight for myself. I kept taking herbal drugs, and I the whole thing. As I'm saying this right now, no be me dey here. I'm weak, because the whole thing, the whole expectation, everything crashed. The whole expectation, everything crashed. Okay, it goes to the next month, where my period is supposed to come out. No period. No period. I could not even, no period, no sign of seeing any menstruation. I went for pregnancy test to check if I'm pregnant. No way. The whole situation was, it was, I don't know, it's just as if every week by week, as they break, problem they start. As they break, another fresh problem they start. That month that I'm supposed to see my period, I did not see my period, and I'm not pregnant. I went back to the hospital and I complained that after the pregnancy test result, that there's nothing. They could not find anything that shows that I'm pregnant. Then how come again that I can't find my period? Okay, I started okay, assuming okay it could be infection. I went to get herbal infection drug. I took it. No solution. Still the same thing. When I even as I speak with you now, if I urinate, I will still see blood in my urine, and the doctor will tell me there is no problem. This is how I've been using the money that I gathered for this thing I'm into now. This is how I've been spending it in, from one hospital to the other, from one hospital to the other, from one hospital to the other, buying herbal drug, doing tests. But like I'm as it is now, I'm frustrated. I used to feel pains when I'm talking about pain, serious pains down there. And if I just if I lie down, I will feel pain. If I sit down, I will feel pain. So with all this, I've been running around. Someone directed me that okay, that I should go to a hospital in Lagos, that I'm going to get solution, that there's definitely going to be solution. Now, this money that I've saved now, part of the money that I've saved in this thing I'm into, this is what I'm using now to transport myself to Lagos, to spend and give doctor. The whole situation is terrible for me. Now I'm in Lagos searching for solution. I've gotten to Lagos, still yet the problem is still there. There is no solution. The pain, I'm still feeling the pain. The blood is still in the urine. No, I can't find my period. And this thing have been happening for like 7 months now. For 7 months, I've not seen my period. I've not menstruated. I'm not pregnant. No solution to this problem. I'm seeking for help everywhere. I am seeking for help. I need the world to come true for me. The worst part of this is that I hardly remember things. Like if someone tells me something now, let's say in the next 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, I can't remember again. Sometimes I will even enter bus down to where I'm going to. I can't remember the bus stop. It's people that will be tapping me in the bus, like, madam, you said you are going to this place. That's before I will now remember the bus stop. So it's like the issue now has affected my memory, the way I think. I can't understand things very well. I can't remember things very well. It's a very, very difficult situation right now. I really need everyone to come true for me. I need people of God to pray for me. I need people to look out for me, to help me. Those whatever thing you have to say about this situation, whatever thing, I am listening. I really need you people to help me out, because with the way things are, I'm stranded. Like, I'm confused. My life is in a mess. I don't know. I don't know where to start from. All my plans about this whole thing, that after 3 to 4 months I'll gather this money, start up a business, everything have crashed. It's just as if everything switched against me. Now I'm with a problem that I don't understand. I'm with a problem that doesn't have solution. Even the doctor can't even find any, can't even trace the problem, or even say that this is actually the problem. There is no solution. I really need you people to help me out. And one thing again is that I'm suspecting that my friend that introduced me into this thing, because for her everything is working out for her. For me, nothing. Nothing. I feel there's something she's not telling me about this business I'm into. There's something she's not telling me about this hookup job or whatever. There's something she's hiding from me, because while I've been passing through this problem, while I've been facing this issue, she's busy with her own job, she's busy doing her own stripping job, she's busy collecting her money. She doesn't even show concern about me, how I'm feeling. She'll just tell me that I should look for a way out, that there's definitely going to be a solution. But she's not even helping me out. She doesn't even have my time. It's just as if I'm in my own world and I should just solve the problem on my own. At this point, I'm frustrated. At this point, I'm confused. At this point, I don't know what to do, because even the person that I trust, that okay, I expect her to, put me through or help me out in this kind of situation, since she have been into it, she should know things about it. She's not telling me anything. I feel that there is a secret she's hiding from me, or there's something she's doing I'm not doing, or there's something she knows that I don't know and she have refused to tell me. At this point, I need prayers. I need you people to come together, pray for me. I need people to just sought God for help. That you people should help me out. You people should intercede on my behalf, because right now I really don't know what to do. I'm in a very tight situation whereby the doctors have said nothing is wrong with me, but I'm the one facing the problem. I'm the one that wears the shoes and know where it pinches me. Pray for me, because I think it's only prayer that can solve this thing right now. It's only I believe when you people intercede for me and pray on my behalf, things will change. Because right now, I'm in a very difficult problem. Thank you, and may God bless you as you are praying for me.